Hey, this is for all my Christian friends out there and any Christian that might come upon this. Just in case it could help you in your prayer life. I want to point out a revelation I received kind of about myself in my own personal prayer life about a week ago. I realized that even though I believe God hears my prayers because the Bible tells me so and because I'm a child of God, I have a tendency to want to doubt that. It's hard for me to stay in faith and believe that He hears my prayers. On the other hand, if I do something wrong or some kind of sin, I'm immediately convinced that God saw that. You couldn't tell me any different. I'm talking about the feeling, the tendency to believe. What's easier or harder to believe? It's real easy for me to believe that God sees my sin, but it's harder for me to believe that God hears my prayers. Okay? And this is in contrary to what I would want. This is not what I want. I want to believe that God hears my prayers, and I guess I would rather believe that God didn't see my sin. Okay? But I'm convinced of the opposite. So there's something wrong there, and it's I think the flesh that we're warring against. It could possibly be the devil. I know that's the way he works. Well, what I'd like to say is, if we're convinced that God sees our sin, could we not equally be convinced that He hears our prayers? Could we not be just as confident that He hears our prayers? And on another deal, to reflect upon, to ask God to try to help us get over this, or if you don't have the problem, y'all can pray for me. What it really says about me as a person is that I'm projecting my nature, which is, pretty negative. I always have a tendency to see the negative before I see the positive. I'm kind of a negative person like that. I'm projecting that nature onto the Lord. He's not like me, but I'm assuming subconsciously that He is, and that's revealed by the fact that I think He sees the bad and doesn't see the good. So if you guys, any of you guys, are having that same problem, I would pray about it. And if you're not, you can pray for me. I would appreciate it. He's already helping me with it quite a bit, just from realizing what I was doing. Anyway, love you all, and I hope you all have some benefit from this. Thank you.